Okay, back at it again. This is the third episode in the Breaking Bad series. It's entitled "And the Bags in the River." Um, I think that's actually it's a pretty decent uh description of this episode. I mean, um as far as these characters' lifestyles are concerned. I mean, like I said in the last episode, in the last review, they're not cut out. These characters in real life wouldn't be cut out for this lifestyle that they're leading right now. One is a legitimate junkie. The other one is like proper as they come, uh, suburban. That's even a way to describe him type of person, and his wife follows suit with that. Um, the the trouble they're getting themselves into is I feel like there's no end to it. And they're doing a. I have to give respect where respect is due. Now, these the people who wrote this and the actors and the director, they're doing a great job of drawing in the audience to this series. I can't be more happy with it. I mean, initially, I know I've had some issues with uh, some of the characters, but that was like 2 episodes in. This is the third episode. It only took three to win me over. Um, I'm enjoying it overall. Uh, this episode brings back the in-laws. Oh, and of course they finally get a chance to deal with the coin toss. They finally get it. They finally resolve that in this episode, and I think they do it. I think that I'm skipping ahead through the episode, but it's fresh in my mind, so I got to say it right now. I think they do a great job of of the conclusion of concluding that coin toss because they don't add any type of music to create extra suspense. They don't make the characters do anything out of the ordinary for that character. I don't think it's only been 3 episodes, but it happens, and it looks like it's pretty realistic. I mean, you could just Google. Anybody could Google what are the effects of a strangulation, and it shows on that character's face the aftermath. Anyway, um, and again, the actor who plays Mister White does a great job of. Got to turn my food over. He does a great job of expressing his character's feelings while things are taking place. I can't be more happy with his performance, and I know this actor is personally won a lot of awards for this show, and I can see why. And it's only 3 episodes in. I know I keep saying that, but it's won me over in 3 episodes. But I don't know. I have to wait and see if I feel like it's worthy of the hype. I mean, it's a preference thing, of course. Everybody has um, their own their own beliefs when it comes to this type of stuff. Now, me, it's gonna take a little bit more because in order for something to be good, especially a TV series, it has to have a lot going on for it. Because I feel like maybe I'm going on a tangent here, but I feel like as far as TV goes, it's a lot easier for them to go off track based on the budget they have that goes towards effects and the quality of actor they're able to get and things of that nature. But even with that being said, I know there's been many of careers started from TV. So for me to say quality of actor may be a little far off, but I'm getting off track. But I still enjoy it. still enjoying the series. I mean, it's quite good so far. three into three into it, but the episode starts off with a with an amazing shot of them cleaning up the remaining mess from the coin toss, and I'm just like, where the camera's placed, it's placed on the ground, facing up through the ground. And all you see is all this muck being moved out of the way, and you start to realize, like, whoa, that muck was a character like an episode ago, which makes it be like, oh my god, it's a white moment. Oh my god. The episode continues. For some reason, they're still lingering around the school, even though he is a teacher. So I guess they would have to, but I don't see why that scene. There's a scene where they go back into the school. I don't see why that's necessary. Like, why would it be necessary to, unless the kids at school are going to play a bigger role down the line? Maybe that's it. Some things are a tale. Some things give away future plots, if you will. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. This is dog hair and things of that nature. I have to say, cleaning dishes with one hand is pretty hard. But I have to say, episode goes on pretty good. They have their first fight, Mr. White and Pinkman. But I mean, like I've said so many times, this type of series is definitely gonna skirt. It's gonna skirt reality and fiction. So, in that situation, if I was in that situation, either Mr. White's or Pinkman's, what would be my reaction to it? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it so far. Well, it would definitely not be Pinkman's. I have to put that out there right now. He's a legit drug addict. Legit. I don't know about real, but legit. He was like paranoid through the episode. Yeah, they're constantly shirking off responsibility to one another. I mean, I guess shirking would be a stretch because they did flip a coin. But so I did my part. And that mask that they made a big deal out of, I'm jumping ahead, of course, but there was a mask that they made a big deal out of in like the first or second episode. Comes back into the story, and it's like, oh, so that kind of leaves you on a little bit of suspense. And at the end, of course, they lead you with a lot of suspense. Mr. White has to tell Mrs. White something. I wonder what. I hope it's not, oh, I've been manufacturing meth for the last however many days or weeks, and I'm trying to sell them. Hopefully he just tells her that he has fucking cancer. He still hasn't told her that, by the way. Oh, and the in-laws are spicing things up. Trying to sound as TV or as reviewing or as a reviewer. I don't think that's a word. As much of a reviewer as I possibly can. They're spicing things up. She's like what is that word? The one of her I think that's her sister. Her sister is a klepto, I think. Is that the right word? Maybe I'm getting that wrong. I should have Googled that. But she likes to steal stuff. I mean, but I think, should I just do it? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. But I think, I don't know. I feel like the person that was helping her at the store deserved that. I mean, there's a scene when the sisters trying on shoes. They made a big deal out of it. Okay, I just had an epiphany, if you will. Maybe I'm misusing that word. But they have a tail. Maybe they're gonna use that later on in the series to sway your thinking some way. Because they have it right now in these last episodes. They have a tail. When something major is gonna happen, they make a big deal out of it. They made a big deal out of the in-laws' shoes early in the episode, and then towards the middle of the episode, she decides to steal some shoes. and leave those shoes in the store. So it's like, ding, 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 ding. So now that's a tell I'm going to be looking for in the rest of the episodes. Anything that's made a big deal out of is gonna transform later on down in the episode. I just have to see what happens. But overall, like I said, it's actually won me over, which is kind of funny. It took 3 episodes to win me over, but I'm enjoying it. Oh, I've decided to make some changes to the frequency of my uploading. I'm going to be uploading Fridays, the Breaking Bad reviews. Saturdays are going to be Futurama, which is one of my favorite animated shows. So I'll start off with those two and see where I go from there. I'm working on maybe trying to get another series going, but for sure Saturdays will be Futurama and Fridays will be Breaking Bad to completion. So see you tomorrow. Charging my phone up.